Hi friends, my name is Ryan Matthews, CEO of Queryon. We're a management consulting company and we help organizations tell better stories about their projects and make smarter, faster decisions. We do this by bringing our consulting expertise in data and AI. And today I wanted to share a concept with you all that we use when evaluating consulting projects. You may have heard about the project management triangle. It's a foundational concept in project management. That is, every project has a balance of scope, what you're going to do, schedule, when you're going to do it, and budget. How much is it going to cost? And there are a lot of things that factor into project success. Some of those things like risk, team dynamics, experience, constraints are all very important. But the triangle is the foundation. If you change one of those corners of the triangle, you are going to want to adjust one of the other corners as well. So we like to look at our projects with one other triangle. We call it the triangle of the three V's. And what that means is, does this project have value for the client, value for the company, and then value for the team members that are working the project? That could be both within that company and within that client, so the project team. Just to tell you a little bit first about value for the client, what we want to make sure that the value a client gets from a project is basically going to create more value from them than what they have to pay us to get it. So measuring this requires us to think about why they're doing a project, where their return is, understand the full cost to them, both within their organization from working with us, and then also what they're going to have to pay us, and get those numbers right and make sure that it makes sense for them. Value for the company. This is pretty easy for us to figure out. We have a reasonable shot at making our net margin. The project aligns with our portfolio and focus, and it needs to, of course, be unambiguously legal. So then there's the third V, which is value for the team. This one is so important. So the people working on a project have to be getting out of it something for themselves. This is a personal question that requires individual reflection and alignment. So it's not a question that we can answer as a company. It's not a question that the client can answer. And it's something that we want to ask the team for themselves and make sure that they're getting value out of being on that project. And what's interesting about the three V's, once you set those up, is that if one of the V's breaks, the entire project will likely fail. So if a client is happy and if the company's happy, but the team is not working out and not getting value from doing the work, they will likely quit or give it to less than their full attention and the project will be in jeopardy. Similarly, if the client is happy and the team is happy, but the company's losing money, well, that's not going to work for very long. And finally, if the company's making a lot of money, and the team is really happy, but the client isn't getting any value out of the engagement, that also is going to come to a really quick and painful end. So for us, it's important to focus on the three V's at the very start of the project. Make sure that you're aligned. Make sure that people know that they can ask the question and raise their hand and say, hey, my V is out of alignment. I need to get off this project, or I need to make a change. And similarly, we have to make people aware, like, you have to be thinking about the V for the company. You have to be thinking about the V for the customer. And it just sort of helps put a different lens and creates a nice little muse for people to be able to come up with conversations that need to happen that can sometimes be a little painful to have. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you use something similar or have some thoughts in the comments, and thanks for your time.